Salam, nangun sat kerti loka Bali, melalui pola pembangunan semesta berencana menuju Bali era baru. Om Swastiastu. Hello, hai sahabat rumah belajar, salam jumpa lagi. In this occasion, we are going to analyze a poems. It's a little bit hard, but we have to try it. But before we are going to analyze a poem, we have to go through some steps. What are the steps? Let's check this video. Happy watching.
How should you go about analysing an unseen poem? The stiff approach helps you tackle the problem in 6 steps. Step 1. Consider the subject to the poem. What is the poem about and why? Aim to sum up the poem's context and content. Who wrote it and why? When and where was it written? Who and what influenced the poet? Who is the persona, sometimes referred to as the speaker or narrator? Is it written in the first, second, or third person narrative? Where is it set? Who or what features in the poem? Step 2. Theme. What are the recurring ideas and topics? Try to identify the main issues at the heart of the poem. Here are some possible themes you might be able to identify. Love, nature, culture, identity, race, religion, sexuality, memory, family, history, politics, self-discovery, innocence, experience, morality, wealth, life, death, age, war, or conflict. Step 3. Tone. How would you describe the mood of the language? Pick phrases showing attitude. Consider the following examples of tone: formal, informal, solemn, melancholic, bitter, frustrated, morbid, regretful, reflective, sentimental, nostalgic, critical, judgmental, disparaging, negative, pessimistic, scornful, positive, optimistic, jovial, or ironic. Step 4. Imagery. One of the most important aspects of the poem. What literary devices are used? Find different techniques and suggest what they could signify. Here are a selection you might be able to find: similes, metaphors, personification, alliteration, onomatopoeia, repetition, anthropomorphism, juxtaposition, oxymora, assonance, dissonance, allegory, symbolism, anaphora, satire, irony, exaggeration, hyperbole, colour, enjambment, or caesura. Step 5. Form. Poems are set out in a number of different ways. Identify why the poet has chosen this structure. Study the stanzas, rhyme, rhythm, and punctuation. How many stanzas are there and how long are they? Are there any line breaks or caesural pauses? What do the pauses signify? Is there a lot or little punctuation? Is there any rhyme? If so, why has the poet chosen it? Does it run consistently throughout the poem? Rhyme can quite often affect the rhythm. How does the rhythm affect the poem's meaning? Does this style of poem have a specific name, such as a sonnet? Step 6. Feeling. Analyse the different emotions being conveyed. What does the tone tell us about the narrator's feelings? Does this change throughout the poem? What might be the poet's intention? Who was it targeted at? How was the poem received when it was first published? Was it meant for a public audience, or just purely private? Is it written from the poet's perspective or someone else's? Lastly, how does it make you feel?
Yep, those are all 6 steps how to analyze poems. If you want to get more lessons about poems, keep watching my next videos. Bye-bye. Salam Rumah Belajar. Om Santi Santi Santi.